And it's time for an update video. This one should be pretty short. I always say that and then it's not short, but this one is definitely going to be short. I wanted to update everyone on a couple of new products that I've used a couple of times now. I've done videos on these, like introduction videos, first impressions videos, but I haven't really done follow-up videos. So this will be focused on the Haus Labs foundation, the Jones Road bronzers, and the Guerlain Denim collection. So if you're interested in seeing that, just stay tuned. All right, so let's get into it. Let's talk about the Haus Labs foundation. So this foundation I picked up, to be very honest, kind of accidentally, not accidentally, but, and I'm looking up the product on my phone while we're talking. I was kind of like, well, I liked the blushes so much that I was like, well, I should try the foundation. I have plenty of foundations, but I should try it because the blushes were a surprise to me, how much I actually like them. And I have to say, guys, this foundation is extremely good. It's the Triclone Skin Tech. I think that's what it says. It's kind of hard to read because I've smudged it somehow. I don't know how I smudge these things. Foundation. I have this in 060. And it's tricky about the shades. So if you're cool toned like me, cool undertones like I am, you actually want to find a a warm toned foundation. I know it doesn't make sense, but that's just how it is. I think MAC did something like, somebody did something like that. Anyway, the point is, it's a little tricky to figure out your shade. But once you figure out your shade, you're set. So this is 060W, and I think it's a great match for my skin. It comes in a frosted pump bottle. You do shake it up. The foundation is really creamy, very comfortable on my skin. It lasts all day. I have no problems with it. It doesn't break up. It doesn't settle into dry patches. My skin is doing something weird lately. Don't know what it is exactly. I don't know. Reactions to something, hives, not really sure. But you can't really see it with this foundation on, but I have like these weird lumps like around my jawline, which is where I get like allergic reactions to things. And this covers it. Not only does it cover it, but it doesn't irritate it more, which is really phenomenally good. So yeah, I really like this foundation. I'm just checking. It's, 060 Fair Warm. It's described fair with warm, rosy peach undertones. So that's a confusing thing because it says warm, rosy peach. Rosy and peach aren't warm. So I don't understand it. But if you're a color match for me, 060 is probably a good match for you. Just when you go look at it, go to Sephora, try the shades on. What I would say is if you're cool toned, go with a W. If you're warm toned, go with a C. I don't know why. But it's a really good foundation. It works extremely well on my skin. My skin's drier, so I've, drier, average dry. I don't know how well, I saw someone do a review with it who has oilier skin, and basically he said that he had to like mattify throughout the day, like every 2 hours or so, but it wasn't like oily. It was just, a little bit of like, you press on matting paper or something like that. So, but he really liked it as well. So I think very highly of this foundation, especially if you're normal to dry. I think it's a great purchase. It's $45. It's 1 ounce. So, it's a little more expensive, but it's not a super expensive foundation. It's, like I said, really natural finish. It's got like a medium coverage, so it does cover more. A couple of you had mentioned, I really love the Gelato cushion foundation. I think that's excellent foundation, but it's not medium coverage. It's a lighter coverage. If you're looking for something a little bit, has more coverage, it's not full coverage, it's medium, but it's long wearing. It's a really beautiful foundation. I think it looks great on the skin. And Sephora sale is coming up. So put it in your cart. Go to Sephora ahead of time so you know what your shade is. If you don't, if you want to order when the sale goes live, because things do sell out. I would doubt this would sell out, but because it's been around for a while, but you never know with sales. But if you're able to get like 20% off, $45, $9 off. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. So I wanted to suggest it, and I wanted to do this review before the Sephora sale went live. Now, the blush slash bronzer I have on today. So they're both from Jones Road. Jones Road was kind enough to send me this one, which is in light tan. And this one I bought myself. This is Dusty Rose. I have Dusty Rose on as the blush slash contour, and I have light tan on as the bronzer. So I wanted to show them next to one another on my hand. The light tan is going to be for any of you who have fair to light skin. It's, you know, not particularly deep, but it reminds me so much of Tom Ford Terra. So much. And the formula is really, really nice. Dusty Rose, which is also technically a bronzer, to me, I use it as a blush because I like bronzer that has a little bit more warmth to it. But I will tell you, it's almost an exact match for Chanel Mocha blush, which no longer exists and was one of my favorite shades from Chanel Blush back in the day. And I've been looking for a dupe for that shade for 10 years. So it is literally like the same shade as Chanel Mocha. If you're older and you know what Chanel Mocha is and you're looking for a dupe, Dusty, it's a bronzer. I know it's described as a bronzer, but I'm telling you, this is it. It's almost identical. So here is Dusty Rose and here is light tan. And you can see that the Dusty Rose is definitely cooler and pinker than, you know, a quote traditional bronzer. But I did do a video on it and showed you how you can use it as a contour slash bronzer product. I prefer to use it as a contour slash a blush because it works better for me that way. I like my bronzer to have a little bit more warmth, which the light tan is perfect for that. I'm going to pull up the other shades. Okay, so the next shade up is tan, then medium tan, then golden tan, cinnamon, and terracotta. I think I could probably wear up to like medium tan, maybe. But I think I could definitely do tan. So I'm going to pick up the tan as well because I love the formula. I really like the products. I like Jones Road in general. I was a huge Bobbi Brown fan back in the day. And there's a bunch of Jones Road that I really do like. So I'm going to have a Jones Road video coming up maybe at the beginning of April where I talk about my favorites from her line. There's some things I would not recommend, me personally, but there's some things that I would strongly, highly recommend. So anyway, the light tan, like I said, is a beautiful shade. I think it'll work for anybody who's fair to light. I think the Dusty Rose will work for anyone, even up to like a deeper skin tone if you're using it as blush. As a bronzer, you know, it would depend on whether you like that type of pink bronzer, but it's a beautiful blush. It's a dupe for Mocha. The formula is stunning. It looks great on the skin. Like it doesn't settle on the lines. My skin, like I said, is being very problematic and you can't tell at all. It's really just a stunning, stunning formula. Very impressed with these two products. And would highly recommend the Jones Road bronzer. I would recommend it, I have to say, before I would recommend the Hermes. Now, I really like the Hermes formula. I really do, but it's so warm that I have difficulty recommending it because the shades are just so off and so expensive. It's $105. The Jones Road is $35. Just so you know. Yeah, it's a lot. So it's silky, it's sheer, but it's buildable. I mean, I gotta say, guys, really, really impressed with this product. It has become a top drawer product. And then Guerlain. Okay, so my Guerlain video probably didn't go up that long ago, but I have played around with the palette a couple of different times. And in fact, today, I just have on 2 of the shades. And I talked about this in the intro video that I did, where I put on all 4 shades. And it's a beautiful, beautiful quad. And the purple and the blue in here is really fun and reminds me of the 80s, frankly. Which is actually much more flattering on me than I thought it would be. It's a really pretty, like, young look. And when I wear it, I actually feel like it like livens up my face and I actually really like it. So I'm going to be wearing this blue and purple combination, I think, more often than I thought I was going to. But the gold and brown that are in here, these two shades, that's what I have on my eyes today. And I wanted to show you, I just put on the brown first as like a contour, and then I put the gold on. The gold is a pretty strong gold. But I want to show you like this brown shade. You can really like deepen this. You know, I have heard some folks saying that they don't like this formula from Guerlain. I'm not really sure what that's about. And maybe, you know, different quads had different, I don't know, formulas, or maybe people didn't get the, you know, ones they liked, or the color stories, which I understand. Like, I mean, look, and everyone has a different opinion of how a quad works and how, you know, a formula works for them. But I have to say, I'm just gonna like blend this out a little bit, pull it out to the top. Like, this is such a beautiful brown and gold. I mean, it's just stunning. And it's this terracotta shade, which I guess I didn't expect. I don't know. I thought it was going to be cooler, but it's not like, it's not brown. It's this terracotta shade. And I just love it. Like, these two shades alone, I don't know. I really, really like this. So although, yes, it's a colorful palette, these two shades make a beautiful, beautiful combination by themselves. And the blue and purple is really fun and young looking. So I'll do a look with that too, with just the blue and purple, so you can see it on the eye just by itself, but it's really stunning. And the shade I have on my lips today, I pulled out number 12. And as I said in my video, this is not a new shade. 12 is something that's been around before. But 360, and I checked with some other people, they have 360 from before Milky Beige. So I'm having a difficult time figuring out exactly what's new. The 129 in the Kiss Kiss, that 129 shade exists in the Shine Bloom, which is the shiny lipstick version. They're in the same cases, but the shiny lipstick version is just, you know, like a shiny lipstick. And then there's the Balm, which is the new one, the 129, which is more of a balm, and it's just like, you know, a little bit of like a tinted balm shade. So I'm not really sure what shades are new at this point from Guerlain, or if maybe they're just re-promotes. I can't tell you. I am trying to get clarification, but I don't have clarification yet. So until I do, I don't want to like tell anyone the wrong thing. But I will say that number 12 is a beautiful shade. It's very classic pink brown, and it's a satin. And I did do swatches of it next to the 360 in the Guerlain video. And I have to say, like, I just really like it. I just think it's a really pretty shade. I'm also going to have a video, I might even be recording it today. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is all going to work, but where I lip swatch all my Guerlain shades. So I will have that for you as well. I need to do one for a bunch of different collections, but again, timing, you know. But I have to say, all of these products have really just been, you know, far better than I thought they were going to be. The Haus Labs is gorgeous. The Guerlain collection I really love. The Jones Road bronzers have, for me anyway, just, I absolutely love them. And the shades are perfect. So I'm absolutely thrilled with that. So I don't have any like fails to talk about right now. As we get, I think, into like I said before, I'm still in my low buy. There are a couple things I want to pick up at Sephora for their sale. There's a couple things that I might get. We'll see how they go. There might be some fails there because I'm, you know, there's things that I'm a little bit like, eh. And a lot of you did ask me to pick up the Guerlain foundation, the terracotta foundation, so I will pick it up. But I'm going to pick it up at the Sephora sale because it's not a foundation that I think I'm going to love, to be honest. And I'm just not going to pay full price for it. If I can get it 20% off, I'm going to do that. But I will test it for you so you guys can. So if you can wait, I'll try to get it like the first day of the sale if I can. And like maybe it might even be in store close to me. So maybe I can film that day so you guys can see it. Because I get it. You want to be able to get it during the sale as well. But I don't feel comfortable paying full price for something that I think I'm really not gonna like. Just seems like a waste. Okay, so I think that's it for updates today. I do also want to mention that I picked up the Kayali Pistachio Yum perfume. And it's not what I thought it was going to be. But that being said, I really, really like it. So, if you're somebody that wants a very sweet perfume, like ice cream, like a sweet vanilla, that is not what this is. This is more of a nutty gourmand scent. And it's really comforting and like lovely. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just an elegant fragrance. It's soft. It does stay on though. I mean, I have had it on all day, and it's actually stayed on for 8 hours, and I can still smell it. So you know, it's got lasting power. But it's not like, I thought it was going to be like ice creamy, like super sweet, which I actually like a very sweet perfume, like not all the time, but you know, I do like that. Because this has like cotton candy. I don't smell cotton candy. I get pistachio and hazelnut. And like at the end, more of a creaminess. Like it's a creamy scent. But it's really lovely. She did an excellent job mixing this one. Her last two I've really been I've really, really liked. Her last one, it was like vanilla patchouli or whatever it was. I bought a huge bottle, a 3.4 ounce bottle of that one. This one, I think I might buy a one that big as well. And then the vanilla, the first one, the vanilla 28, I have a big bottle of that one. I like her scents, her fragrances, some more than others, which is why I have some like in little small bottles, and then, you know, some I buy the 3.4. This one I think is worth a 3.4, but it's more of a warm, spicy, nutty scent. It's not a sweet whipped cream scent on me. Anyway, that's how it goes. So I think it is worth picking up at the Sephora sale. I plan on picking up mine there, so it'll be 20% off. But again, I would say I don't think it's a blind buy, because you have to like the nutty creaminess of it. The name of it sort of implies like a sweet, light, airy, and that's not what I get. Again, that's just me. But for me, yes, I absolutely love it, and I am going to buy a big bottle of it. But those are the kind of scents I like. I like warm scents. I like spicy scents. I like nutty scents. So for me, it worked out really, really well, but it wasn't what I expected. When I first sprayed it, I was kind of like, huh, that was not what I was thinking. But I really do like it, and I would certainly recommend it for those of you who are interested in that type of scent. So if there's any other updates that you want, put them down below. I think I've covered pretty much everything I've picked up in the last couple of months. I should have like hit everything with this one. I think this covers that. And now I'll be starting to get the summer products in pretty soon. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon.